Angie noted, Nuns Against Gun Violence came together because we saw a need in society and felt called to respond to that need. As a steering committee considered how to articulate this need in a mission statement, we assessed our role as a Catholic coalition, our commitment to Catholic social teaching, and the concrete steps we could take to address gun violence. Our mission statement is here on the screen for you. So it's Nuns Against Gun Violence is a coalition of Catholic sisters and their allies that affirms the value of human life through prayer, education, and advocacy for common sense, evidence-based gun violence prevention. Central to this mission statement is the affirmation of the value of human life. This affirmation urges us to consider how gun violence affects all people. We also recognize that we have 3 specific ways in which we can work to protect life and prevent gun violence through prayer, education, and advocacy. Advocacy, of course, is essential for changing society. In order to pass legislation for gun violence prevention and transform our culture to one that values each and every human life, we need to be involved. We need to articulate a need for change and demand that changes be made at the local, statewide, and national levels. We know, however, that people will not take action for change without understanding the reality of specific situations. This is why education is necessary. As a coalition, we recognize that education about gun violence is not taking place within the institutional church. It is an issue directly related to the dignity of human life, but one that is rarely mentioned and normally only highlighted after the tragic loss of life in mass shootings. This needs to change. Because of this, Nuns Against Gun Violence is committed to educating people about the causes of gun violence, as well as common sense, evidence-based gun violence prevention. As people of prayer, we turn to God in as people of faith, we turn to God in prayer to grieve the loss of life in this country. Prayer can offer solace for those affected by gun violence and comfort communities as they struggle and grieve. As we seek to change our society, prayer does more than this. It also directs, inspires, and sustains our work for gun violence prevention. Prayer draws us closer to God and enables us to continue our work. Our mission statement emphasizes the value of human life. It reminds us how we, as a faith organization, can respond to violence within our nation and challenge our society to eliminate the epidemic of gun violence.